Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. Faucets are finally flowing at the 13 Oahu schools affected by the Navy's water contamination crisis. The water has been declared as safe, but teachers and children are still afraid to use the water for anything but hand washing. Some students and families at Hickam Elementary School are still nervous about using tap water. Holy Family Catholic Academy's principal does a sniff test whenever she washes her hands. Another parent says her 7th grade son still won't brush his teeth with water from the tap, only bottled water. About 3,200 students and more than 500 employees in all are at the public elementary schools on the Navy water system. Hundreds more students and educators are at affected private schools. While the Pentagon finally decided in March to permanently shut down the Red Hill bulk fuel storage facility, the defueling process could take a year. The Navy is working to install 16 new groundwater monitoring wells. The State Health Department says the water at schools and child care facilities will be tested monthly by the Navy for the first 3 months. The Polynesian Voyaging Society canoes Hokulea and Kiana have been delayed again. The canoes were originally scheduled to depart before 8 this morning for Hilo, followed by a journey to Tahiti. A member on a training voyage tested positive for COVID and is now isolating at home. The current crew have all tested negative. They were scheduled to depart before 11 this morning. Today's departure is 11 days later than planned as a result of weather-related issues, including strong winds. In the meantime, the canoes have been at Sand Island on Oahu for training exercises. Hawaii's entertainment sector was among the hardest hit during the pandemic. Shows are in full swing again, along with live performances before live audiences. Like other nonprofits and businesses, Hawaii Theater in downtown Honolulu's Arts District struggled during the COVID-19 pandemic. Its curtains were drawn for nearly 2 years. A full lineup of performances has been scheduled through the rest of this year into next. Even though the state has dropped all pandemic-related restrictions, some places still require masking. Hawaii Theater, Manoa Valley Theater, UH Kennedy Theater are all requiring patrons to wear masks. Hawaii Theater is keeping vaccine or test requirements in place for now. Manoa Valley Theater and Kennedy Theater are dropping vaccine requirements. Meanwhile, Diamond Head Theater plans to launch a full season and open its new performance facility in 2023. Nisei veterans are part of many families in the islands. After the war ended, many of them attended college through the GI Bill, worked to better their communities, and helped to change Hawaii's landscape to make it more inclusive of those who face prejudice. Their service extended far beyond the battlefield. The Nisei Impact Youth Storytelling Project was launched in December to help share the stories of Hawaii's Nisei veterans. The inaugural program is a partnership between the Star-Advertiser and the nonprofit Nisei Veterans Legacy. Each day this week, the Star-Advertiser will publish a story about a local Nisei veteran written by a high school student. 5 high school students were chosen for the program, meeting over 3 months to report on the veterans they chose to write about. Visit staradvertiser.com to read today's story about veteran Jerome Mitsuo Hirata, who fought heroically during World War II. A local man was set to represent Hawaii as a contestant today in the American Song Contest. In 2020, Bronson Vardy was chosen to audition for NBC's reality singing show, The Voice. The pandemic delayed his trip to California, and he missed his chance. But the show's producers remembered his name. When the network started development on a new talent competition, American Song Contest, in 2021, Vardy was invited to audition. The producers liked his work and selected him to represent Hawaii. Vardy gained a local following with original music released under the band name No Pressure. Vardy says music is his passion, so he plans to go all in and eventually write songs for other people. He was scheduled to compete on the next episode airing this afternoon on NBC. Visit staradvertiser.com to read our Q&A with the star. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.